All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Secretary of Agriculture, Mike Naig.
Good morning, and Linda, that just never, ever gets old. Thank you so much. It is great to be here in God's country. I always say God made Iowa for agriculture, but you know when you're in a place like Sioux County, that is very obvious, isn't it? Now, I also am under strict orders for it to rain at 1 o'clock today. Jim, will that give you enough time to get the cars in, or do we? Okay. Can we get would 2 o'clock be acceptable? Okay, we've got to negotiate. We're 2 o'clock, it'll rain, I hope, and we can help bring this crop along. But it is great to be here, and I know I'm biased, but we have some of the best farmers in the world when it comes to doing what they do, feeding and fueling consumers here at home and around the world. And you know, it's true. That's true. We are the best at what we do, provided that farmers have the tools that they need, the capital that they need, the freedom to operate, access to markets. And you know what? We can't always take that for granted. And that's a little bit of why we're here today, isn't it? To be able to support somebody who helps work to ensure that we can have the certainty that we need to continue to be the best at what we do. Northwest Iowa needs to make sure that we've got a strong voice representing us in the agriculture community. Randy Feenstra is absolutely a leader who travels this part of the state. He listens to Iowans. He represents this district very well and aggressively in Congress. And you know, as I think about 2023 and the issues that will be very much on our minds, we're going to write a farm bill in 2023. Critically important to the state of Iowa and our and the ag economy. And it is especially important that we have a strong voice from Northwest Iowa on the Agriculture Committee, and Randy's the one to do that. He also understands the vital importance of biofuels to our rural economy. He's leading the charge for year-round access to E15 and supporting the RFS. And you know, we got to go back to some basics on renewable fuels, don't we? It means jobs in rural communities. It means markets for our farmers. It's cleaner burning for the environment. And all you got to do is look at a gas pump these days to see the economic benefit of ethanol. Now, I want to clarify something. Now, you might have seen a couple of stickers that are, you know, a guy pointing at the price of gas saying, "I did that." You know what I'm talking about, right? And then you see another sticker on the gas pump, and it's got my name on it. I want to clarify something here. Let's be real clear. I make sure you get a gallon when you buy a gallon. I don't have much to do with the price, okay? All right? So I just want you to think about that. Well, actually, we're going to work hard to make sure that we do have something to do with the price, and that means more renewable fuels, more ethanol, more biodiesel. And you know what else? We used to talk about this a lot, and we need to get back to doing it more. Renewable energy means domestic energy production, energy independence. I'd rather see tens of thousands of Iowans benefit from increased biofuels and renewable fuels as opposed to people benefiting where they make battery parts for electric vehicles. Wouldn't you? I think so. Randy stood up to uncontrolled, reckless spending that you can see the president and Nancy Pelosi pushing for. We've got inflation at a 40-year high. The May Consumer Price Index up 8.6%. It's still going in the wrong direction. We've got gas prices that, I hate to say this, but we track it at the department. Gas prices have doubled since Joe Biden took office, and that is a tax cut or tax hit to every single one of our American middle-class families, and it puts our future generations at work, at risk. And you know, Randy's also working hard with Senator Grassley and Senator Ernst to make sure that we have more visibility to the cattle market and that producers receive a fair price for their work. He's fighting to bring transparency to the cattle market. You know, this is something that we've been working on for many years, and it's time to see action, and I want to thank Randy for getting it done. We're going to see even the Biden administration ramp up even more the usage of things like the Endangered Species Act, the Clean Water Act, the Clean Air Act, waters of the U.S., and it's going to be more important than ever to be able to push back at all levels, here at the state level and in Congress, and we need to make sure that we've got Randy Feenstra's voice to help us with that. So I look forward to working with Randy, our entire congressional delegation, the governor, our Republican leadership in the House and the Senate here in Iowa, to make sure that we can have the conditions that will allow our families, our farms, our businesses and our communities to thrive and grow in every corner of the state of Iowa. Thank you for being here. Thanks to the Dean family for hosting us in this beautiful location. We'll try to hold that off till about 2 o'clock, all right? So don't be messing around afterwards, but thank you all for being here today to support our friend Randy.